Hello everyone, I am Jogén Hummingbird. I am with the Footsteps to Peace. I am an intuitive channel, astrologer, Reiki master, and a spiritual life coach. If anything I say today resonates with you and you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can head over to my website, jogendivinity.com. That is JOGENDIVINITY.com, and you can click on the offerings tab to take a look at everything that I have available. So I wanted to pop on here and do a quick reading, and I want to say Happy New Year to everybody who is celebrating the new year. I'm coming back from my vacation in Colorado for my birthday that just happened. I had my solar return on December 28th. We are having a lot of cards just falling and flying everywhere for you guys. Oh my gosh. New year, new messages, I guess. So I guess I'm going to stop my babbling and I'm just going to start getting into the message for you guys. So Happy New Year. Let's go ahead and see what we have going on. So we have the Seven Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. We also have Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. And then we also have, Karmic Relationships, Orion Energy, Polarity, Soul Growth, and Conflict. So this feels a lot like we are stepping into a higher level of our consciousness in a way that we really cannot ignore. Like, this feels like for a lot of you guys, with this Mercury retrograde that we just had going on December 29th, we just stepped into, it feels like for a lot of us, there could be a lot of misfires or not all of the wires are being connected or not the right wires are being crossed, it's like, all your points that you're trying to get across aren't necessarily being heard or being expressed in the way that you need them to be properly expressed. Mercury retrograde is very restrictive on the throat chakra. So this is talking about expression here as well, right down there at the bottom. So I feel like for some of you, you are with this retrograde energy, with this new year going on, with all the energy that's just floating around in the ethers right now, this feels like we are just kind of having to go inside again. Like, we're really getting into what winter has in store, because we just had the winter solstice on December 21st, Yule, depending on whatever you like to call it. And so that really marked the beginning of winter. That was really like marking the day that the light returns. And that was the darkest day of the year. And so now we're stepping into winter. For like the rest of the season, we're actually stepping into the real season of winter. We're getting in closer to the heart of it. And so we're stepping into the internal side of things. Like it says here, look a little bit deeper on the Star Ancestors here. So this feels like we're taking some time to really understand what it is that we want to do. Understand, okay, well, what do I want to bring into my life? What creations do I want to birth? What do I want? What do I need? What am I craving? What am I calling in? What am I trying to manifest? This feels like a lot of, I don't want to say confusion, but it feels like there's a bit of just lack of clarity. Like, this, it just feels like overall Mercury retrograde energy. We are very, very, very heavily in Mercury retrograde right now. So I just went to go pull from the tarot deck, and right at the bottom before I even shuffled is 10 of Swords. So some of us, you might be feeling like a little bit defeated right now, but right underneath it, 6 of Wands. Don't get discouraged, guys. Like, this isn't like the end. Like, there is no end. Spirituality is forever. Consciousness is forever, source energy is forever, life is forever. So even beyond this physical realm, there is foreverness. And so you really don't have to worry about anything that's going on in your reality right now. There's nothing that you need to hold on to attachment to right now, especially during Mercury retrograde. Do not make any heavy attachments, because it's just going to, not that it's going to backfire, but it's not going to be in the most integrity, because there's miscommunication, there's technological issues, there's delays, there's lack of understanding between people, there's non-reciprocity very present right now. And so this isn't the best time to really get stuck or set into anything, or to find attachment to anything. This is a really good time to let go and to just allow the universe, to allow spirit, to allow whatever your word for God is to guide you, and to not to dictate you, not to have control over you, but rather for you to trust the energetic support that you have around you. Okay, so let's actually pull, like, from shuffling. So we have the Knight of Wands as well as the Page of Wands. Wow, back to back, like right next to each other in the tarot, also in the poll. That's crazy. So this really feels like this is time for things to just be done in the works behind the scenes for everybody right now. Like, you may feel like with all this wand energy, but wands are talking about action. I don't feel like I can take any action. I feel so defeated. I don't know what to do. Like, I want all this. There's opportunity coming and I want to take this action, but like some of you guys just need to sit this out and wait. I feel for some of you, Mercury retrograde is a really good time for you to just sit down and contemplate. This does talk about opportunity. This does talk about optimism. This does talk about looking at things from a new perspective. Very young energy. So some of you also could have heavy fire placements in your chart. Some of you could be dealing with a lot of like fire sign transits going on in your chart right now. Maybe there's a bunch of things moving through one of your houses, and that house has a bunch of fire signs. Maybe there's a bunch of other fire sign placements being activated in your chart. But this also just feels like for some of you, you need to slow down. You don't really need to rush into anything. A lot of us really tend to want to just go after something right away, especially if you are like probably like a Pisces or like a Gemini, or maybe an Aries or a Taurus even. So those energies kind of tend to be a little bit more impulsive and don't really think. They kind of just go and do, and then they learn along the way. Also Libra. But this is like, it feels like some of us just need to put like a halt, like put the brakes on, stop, chill out, wait for the momentum to subside. This also feels like some of you with this Ten of Swords energy, some of you might be going through a betrayal right now. Some of you may be experiencing maybe you put yourself in a situation where you betrayed yourself on accident, or you are realizing, oh, this is actually all of the shit that I have been carrying on behalf of other people, or this is like all that has been clouding my mind, that's been weighing me down, because the swords element does represent the mind and like the air, more like up in the air, like that air signs, they're very up in the clouds, like they're very lost in their like mind palaces and the depths of their psyche. And so this air energy, it really talks about like also clouded mind. This is depression, this is anxiety, this could also be like just really heavy trauma that you're carrying, and it feels like it's depleting your life force. So this is a really good time for us to let go of the things that we have attachment to. This is a really good time to like purge as well. So if there's anything that you really want to clear your energy away from, this is a really beautiful time to do that. So I want to go ahead and pull a couple more cards here to get some more information for you guys. Okay, so we have Temperance and the Ten of Wands. See, this is time to bring balance and harmony back to your life by like lightening your load. Stop carrying all this shit. Stop like feeling like everything else outside of you is your responsibility. Like, this whole world that we are living in is about to change. Like, everything in 2023 is about to change. And especially going into 2024 and 2025, like, shit is about to change. Like, this is Sagittarius energy. This is very spiritual, very higher consciousness, higher realm energy. So this is talking about cultivating a harmonious relationship with both your mundane and magical self. So like both your earthly and spiritual self, developing that balance between like mind, body, spirit, really integrating your higher self into your present mundane quote unquote self. Because I mean, there is the mundaneness of the 3D world, but all of it is truly divine in grand scheme. So stop carrying the weight, you guys. This feels like a really Like, this is like the end for some of you. You're like, I'm fucking done carrying this shit. I'm done being backstabbed. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Like, I just keep hearing, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And so with this temperance energy, this feels like it's a really good time just to, like I was talking about, like we were mentioning earlier, just really cultivating that relationship with your higher dimensional awareness. This is a really good time. With Mercury in retrograde, Mercury is the planet of higher consciousness, communication, technology, advancement, really moving fast and taking action and going on impulse and following intuition and guidance and all this stuff. It's Mercury, Hermes, though, that kind of energy. So this is a really good time to get in touch with your higher level of awareness so that way you're not screwed over by what's going on in the 3D world. If you feel like you can be restricted by Mercury retrograde, then flash news, honey, like you're going to be restricted. Like if you think it's restrictive, it's going to be restrictive. If you do not connect with your higher level of awareness to understand how to transcend and navigate this retrograde period for the time being, this is going to be happening until I think either the 12th or the 17th. So this time period is all about like you transcending this mundane world, the illusion and distortion that is being amplified by this Mercury retrograde, so you can get in touch with your higher levels of communication and bring harmony into your life. Okay, guys? So that is the message of what I am getting for you today. So thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with anything said here, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the Footsteps to Peace and click that notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a new video for you. And then again, if you resonated with anything and you are interested in that personal reading with me, all of my information is down below in the description as well as my socials. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Many blessings.